Some of you, your Christmas is like this. When Mark opens his book, he starts off Jesus preaching. Right away, straight away. And some of you, that's Christmas for you. You don't have time to buy gifts. You're busy. You don't have time to wrap them. Some of you just hand, you better be glad if they gave it to you. Just say, here it is. That's Christmas for some people. They don't, immediate folk, busy people, so you don't get the baby at all. You don't have a time to talk about a Santa Claus and all that. You just go right into the moment, and this worship is doing what God called you to do. And that's how the book of Mark opens up. And then some of you are like Luke. You want to take your time. You understand. You want to make sure you get it right. So you got time to talk about Mary. You got time to not even talk about Miss Mary. You got time to talk about Elizabeth, John's mama. You got time to set your Christmas. There's some people have been waiting on this day, this season so much, they've been just waiting on Christmas, just waiting on Christmas. I had somebody that asked me to look at the Christmas tree when we had the Christmas tree put up early this year. The tree up already? Hey, dealers ought not beat us putting up a Christmas tree. The tree is about is about the one who hung on the cross, who really hung on that wood, hung on the tree. So we have to make sure that we have almost a monopoly on Christmas ourselves. We can't wait to put up a tree. So Luke, being a doctor that he was, he is going to tell the story about Mary being pregnant. And he's going to make sure that he lays out the lineage. And he's going to take time, and he's going to include the poor. He's going to make sure that he's a poor child, but then there are rich people gathered all around. He's going to give a good Christmas. So if you really want a Christmas story, you got to go to Luke. Gentiles will be included. But there are other Christmas stories. There's one in Ephesians. I say Ephesians? Yes. Ephesians gives us a Christmas story about how good. It gives us the idea of blessings and gifts of the Spirit. Do you know, if you could just get into the gifts of the Spirit, you would be able to appreciate Christmas without stuff. It will become a real Christmas. If you can talk to your children about some spiritual things, what they ought to look for, and some stuff that does not come from you, but comes straight from heaven. Oh, your family would have a good Christmas. If you could just get into some of the spiritual things in life. In Ephesians